All right, what's up, good people? The LSU baseball Tigers will, in fact, be playing postseason baseball at Alex Box Stadium. I told y'all that after the Game 2 win. It is a absolute again lock right now. So please, on Memorial Day, at me when that ish happens, so you can say, Scone said it, blah, 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 blah. They may go on and win the damn SEC championship. They may win a game there. They may not win a game there. Who knows? But they are a lock. LSU is going to host postseason baseball at the box. Very much looking forward to that. Okay, so let's dive into it, y'all. LSU gets down 6-0 in the ball game. As disappointing as that was, to rally the way they did was incredible. Braden Jobert, a 3-run homer, a grand slam, a 2 RBI double. Jobert accounts for 9 RBI in the game, and LSU beats Vanderbilt 21-10. Bryce Collins got the win by virtue of coming in, when he did in the ball game. 3-game sweep. First time that LSU has swept Vanderbilt in Nashville in program history. First time LSU has ever swept Vanderbilt in Nashville. Absolutely incredible day. So much fun to see the way that it all played out. Again, Tigers get down 6-0 early in that ball game. They give up a 6-spot bottom 2. Dutton gets lifted in the second after giving up the 5 runs. He was responsible for the 6 that came in. Riley Cooper came in and gave you 3 innings and really steadied things out. Blake Money gave you an inning and 2/3 and looked like he was going to do all right, but ended up giving up a 3-spot. Devin Fontenot, disappointing, hits back-to-back guys and walks in a run. And at that point, you're really feeling like, man, after Jobert hit the homer to bring it to 8-7, Fontenot hits guy, walks in a run to make it 9-7. You're thinking, man, my goodness, they blew it. They had a shot. They got themselves back in it and couldn't do it. Bryce Collins finishes it off with 2 2/3, and LSU just absolutely explodes for 3 in the 7th, 11 in the 8th, and 3 more in the 9th. They basically just were not going to be denied in this series. So LSU gets the sweep. I told y'all, we'll give some shout-outs here in a second. By the way, smash the like button if you're on YouTube. 131 watching, thank you. Please hit that like button if you're new. Subscribe to the Matt Moscona YouTube channel. Facebook, please like the page, share the post. Like the page, share the post. We'll give some shout-outs here in just a quick second. We'll give a heads up to everybody. Hello to everybody. Everyone's asking about Kentucky as well. Kentucky beat Auburn 6-3. So LSU is now the 4 seed in the SEC tournament, which means they will have Tuesday off, and LSU will play on Wednesday. So today went about as good as you could possibly hope as you're an LSU fan. You got the help you needed from Gotta get my Hutco sign lined up there for Facebook. Y'all couldn't see it. My bad. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh. Do that. How you like my knot? How you like my knot? Got it. All right. Hutco Roofing. HutcoRoofing.com. Hail in the Baton Rouge area today, by the way. Hail in the Baton Rouge area. Got Hutco pinned. Y'all holler. So LSU's a lock. I told y'all this, and I say this often. You can choose to believe me or not. I don't care. It's up to you. Decide where you get info. Decide if you trust people's info. Look at who's right, who's not right, who's got good info, who's whatever. You make your decision. What I told you was if LSU won 2 this week, they were a lock to host. If LSU won 2 at Vanderbilt, they were a lock to host. Not only did they win 2, they locked up a host site yesterday by winning the second game. Now, it's really just a question of how high can you go. Tigers right now, what I was told this week, and again, you can choose to believe my info if you want. You don't want to believe my info, don't believe my info. I don't care. What I was told this week was that LSU, if the committee, even after the sweep at the hands of Ole Miss, if the committee had to release a bracket, LSU would have been the 16 seed. So 2 wins at Vanderbilt, a series win on the road against a top 5 RPI team was a lock. That was it. If LSU won just 1 at Vanderbilt, they're probably going to need to win at least 2 in Hoover. They swept Vanderbilt. It's over. Like, they are a lock. LSU is going to host postseason baseball at the box, period. Choose to believe what you want. You want to go listen to other podcasters or bloggers or radio people or this? I don't care. I don't care. Listen to whoever you want. I'm telling you, LSU will host a regional. If I'm wrong on Memorial Day when the brackets come out and you see LSU ain't hosting, at me. At me, and I'll gladly own it. I'll say, I was dead wrong. My guy was an idiot. He was so wrong. Hang on. Drew's backpack's beeping. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back. Give me 10 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. All right, sorry about that. Drew's backpack was beeping. Gotta do dad stuff, right? And I don't have all night. I only got till about 6 because Eric and I are going to a party. We're leaving I gotta be out here about 6:30. Anyway, whatever. All right, fire away with comments. I'll holler at as many of you as I can. Let's see what we got. Kirk Taylor, Larry Cavalier, Brandon, what's up? Tyler Coleman. There you go, Mark. There's your answer again. So is LSU still going to the Hattiesburg Regional? Roy Lee, Megan Hurst, Tanner Smith. Is this what Gorilla Ball was like? If you don't remember Gorilla Ball, that's it hurts my heart. But yes, this is what it was like. Look, that park sucks. That Vanderbilt park sucks. But credit to Jay Johnson. Jay Johnson, before this series, said off the record, we are going there with a lineup intended on hitting home runs. That was their intention in that park. That park is a matchbox. They were going with the idea that they were going to lift everything into the air. God bless. Collier Cranford doubled off that wall. In the 8, I lost track. There were so many runs, but Cranford doubled off the wall. It would have been a lazy fly out at the box, but it was halfway up the wall in that park. So awesome. I mean, they went in with a plan and executed it to perfection. So you love to see it. Tigers with 11 homers on the weekend. It was awesome. Tom Granick, Stephen Bro, Jay Rochette. What's up, CCJ Rock Radio? Mike Borey. Give Drew a 5 for me. Not a high five, $5. He gets plenty. Trust me, he's good. Bob Poole, what's up? Jason Austin. Thank you. Yeah, Drew's a little under the weather. He's got a sinus infection. We took him to the doctor on Friday. He's really not feeling well. I just had him laying down in his bed. But he popped up, was like, get out. He wanted to get out. So he's reading his books right now. So I was like, let me fire up a live show and holler at the peeps. Jacqueline Landry, Matt Godwin, LMF Go. Baseball is such a crazy game. Swept by Ole Miss. Sweep Vandy at home. So that is why I say it all the time. In baseball, you cannot get too high with the highs or too low with the lows. There's too many games. You gotta stay level, because if you allow yourself to get emotionally crazy after wins or losses, it's gonna throw you for a loop. Like all y'all who were freaking out last week when I got swept by Ole Miss. Did that suck? Yeah, it sucked. They were at home. They had a chance to lock up a regional, maybe play for a super, all that stuff. None of y'all thought they were gonna go beat Vanderbilt, but none of y'all thought Ole Miss was gonna sweep LSU. So come on. Jacob Berry's back. It obviously impacts the lineup. Sucked to see K. Doty get the shoulder injury at the end. Clearly had a separated shoulder. I don't know that. No one's gone public with it, but it was pretty obvious the way they were resetting it. But he got up and ran off. I mean, a lot of people have had separated shoulder injuries. Like, you know what that's like, bro. It just, once it separates, it's easier to separate again. The good news is it's his non-throwing arm. It was his left. He's got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to totally rest to be ready to play on Wednesday. If he's not ready on Wednesday, give him a few days off. But yeah, Matt Godwin, we better not wear another uniform combo, the goal the rest of the year. So they did that in 08. Remember, LSU won 23 in a row, and they got on a roll, and they wore the golds every game. We'll see. I mean, if they lose, maybe you hit the reset button. But yeah, if the players feel good, they love it, they play good in it, roll with it. I mean, that's what they did at Florida. Remember, they wore the grays all 3 days in Gainesville. A lot of y'all were upset that they didn't wear the golds. And look, man, look good, play good, feel good, all that sort of stuff. Scott Simon, hey, Dad, what's going on? Brant Roban, hosting a super is totally out of the question, right? No. Okay, so Brant, keep in mind, LSU right now is at 17 conference wins, 17 and 13. I wonder, the year, it's a reach, but here's the comp, okay? 2014, LSU was 17, 11, and 1, 17 conference wins. They won the SEC tournament. I mean, they call it the Maneri Invitational. Dude won it every year. They won the SEC tournament, were a national seed. This team could get there. So 17 wins in conference play has done it before, but you got to go win the SEC tournament. You got to win the SEC tournament and likely beat Tennessee and Arkansas, A&M. I mean, you're going to have to beat the top teams in the conference, to stockpile more wins that would put you there. You do all that, it's going to put your RPI in the top 10, top 8, and you'll have those wins. And remember, the committee looks at total conference wins, which includes the tournament. So you won 17 in the regular season. If you win Wednesday, Thursday, you're off Friday. You win Saturday, Sunday, you get 4 more. That's 18, 19, 20. That's 21 conference wins. And that top 10, top 8 RPI, that'll put you there. But that's the only way, I would say. I don't think that'll happen. I really don't. I don't think that happens. But what I would really like to see, you are a regional host site already. Let's see how many wins you can get in Hoover, see how high you can climb to get a more favorable pairing in the Super. All right, Quentin Breakbill, Jared Wrinkles, what's going on? Does our outcome in Hoover affect hosting? No. Y'all, listen to me. I'll say it again. LSU is a regional host, period. It's done. It's done. Noah Bales, Anthony Berry, Merrick Mathurin, Kelly Snyder, Connor O'Neill. What's good, brah? Chip Major. Yeah, let's laugh it off. I mean, Auburn gagged. They control their own destiny. They lose 2 out of 3 at Kentucky. I mean, God bless. Kentucky did LSU a massive favor this weekend. Alex Barnes, Rogelio, what's up? Jordan Haddad, Devin Kelly, what's good? Where's the Man of God headband? Saints only, Devin Kelly. Saints games only. Smash that like button, by the way. 178 watching on YouTube, only 78 likes. Let's smash it. Hold on, got to do this. I am contractually obligated. Blaring it. Blaring it.
All you need is Hudco. Call Hudco Roofing. 364-1007.
By the way, if you are a Hudco customer or have been a Hudco customer in the past, would love it if you would go leave us a Google review. That'd be huge. And there was hail in Baton Rouge today, by the way. My buddy Sam Hay, part of ours over at Hudco, had hail at his house today in South Baton Rouge. So if you had hail, give us a shot. Hudco Roof. Jerry Ferguson wants a new roof. Let's go. Call me, Jerry. Let's make it happen. Wendell Norman, Paul Batts, Kelly Snyder, Jeremiah Hardell. What's up? Ultimate Warrior. Jerry Ferguson, Jobert was gangsta. So I want to talk about that. So I did some people dirty. I went back on Twitter. I searched my name with the word Jobert, like at Matt Moscona, Jobert, because I know too many of y'all over the course of this season have said Jobert stinks. He's got a hole in his bat. They should bench him. I've seen enough of him. And so I just went and kind of like retweeted a lot of you here recently to laugh at you. Today is the reason why Braden Jobert stays in the lineup. When someone is I want to put this into perspective for you, okay? So Jobert today, Jobert hit 2 homers. I think that puts him, let me not guess. I don't know what he is on the season, forgive me. Some of you may know it, I apologize. How many homers Jobert has on the season. I don't think they've updated this yet. Okay, Jobert. All right, Jobert at 15 homers. Was that before today? I don't know if they've updated this yet. So, look, forgive me. I don't know if they updated this yet. He's either at 15 or 17. Either way, let's say Jobert's at 15. Let's keep it conservative. 15 homers over 56 games. If you're in Major League Baseball and you play 162, all right. The college season is about a third. So he's at 17. Thank you, Kelly Snyder. So he was at 15. They haven't updated it. So he's at 17. Okay. 17, okay. 17 homers over 56, which is the equivalent of about a third of the Major League season. If you take 17 times 3, 61, okay? Braden Jobert at 17 homers. That's the equivalent of 61 homers over the course of an MLB season. Okay? 51. God damn it, sorry. I suck at math. I'm so bad at math. Okay, I suck at math. I apologize. Fine. 51. You're right. 51. I'm terrible at math, y'all. Admittedly, math is my worst subject. I was terrible at it. Okay. 51. Basically, Braden Jobert just had a 50 homer season. That's like saying you want to take a guy out of a major league lineup who's a 50 home run guy because he strikes out too much. Hey, bullshit, Alex Godet. That ain't no fucking Catholic high education. That's because I suck at math. I've always sucked at math. You want to go English and reading? Off the fucking charts. I'm bad at math and science. That's how my brain works. Fuck you. Anyway, not really fuck you. I'm sure you're a nice guy. But anyway, I admit it. I suck at math. Anyway, all right, so 51. Don't lose sight of the point. The point is, Jobert at 17 homers over 56 is the equivalent of a 50 homer season in Major League Baseball. I don't care if that guy strikes out 100 times. He's never coming out of my lineup because he could always have a day like that where he gives you 9 fucking RBI in a game. He's never coming out of the lineup because he's capable of that. Ever. Bro, McManus in your 8-hole homer tonight. Like, that's why LSU is dangerous. 1 through 8, they're dangerous. Respect to Cranford. I know he had 2 hits today. I'm not trying to dog him, but the guy's a sub-200 hitter. Like, one of his doubles was a pop-up to left that went off that wall. Again, I'm not dogging. Awesome. He played the part beautifully. Good for him. My point is, Cranford's in there for his defense, not for his offense. But you got 8 dudes that are in there right now that can mash. I'm never taking that guy out of my lineup. Okay. All right. Randy Dabdoob, Jason Ramazan. What's up, Mr. Fun? Billy Crochet. So with LSU projected as a 4 seed, they go in the weekend in Hoover. Can they possibly host a Super? To be a national seed, my opinion is that they are so far removed from that conversation today, they would have to win the SEC tournament, which I don't think they'll do. I do not think they will do. But LSU is a regional host. Lock, period, done. It's over. They're hosting, period. Let's see. Bruce Parker, Matt, how about that safety squeeze? Bruce, here's one thing that you miss entirely. I have always said I am okay with bunting to score a run or bunting for a hit. Perfectly fine with it. I'm never, ever okay with bunting, giving up an out to advance a runner. Jacob Falcon, definitely have a chance to host a Super if they win the SEC tournament. I agree with that. All right, Rodeo Yule, what's up? Let's go, Brandon, what's up? There are 4 games that we should have won. Hey, no, hold on. You can't play that game. You can't play the what if we would have won this game? Because you can turn it on its head. You were a strike away from losing the opener at Mississippi State. You hit a walk-off homer. Doty hit the walk-off homer against Missouri, Bama? I forget which game it was. Anyway, they run together. My point is, over the course of a 30-game SEC season, those even out. You can't say that, well, we should have won this one because, sure, I mean, you kick the ball around in a 5-run fifth at Arkansas, or you win that one. But then you're an out away from losing the opener against Mississippi State, or strike away. How different is that series if you lose that one? That's all. I mean, you can't play that game in baseball. That you play so many that they average out. Joel Shamber, what's good? Rosemary, what's good? Ryan Frantovich. Yeah. Great weekend for the Tigers. Tyler Coleman. Jake Veed. Didn't have to hear the Whistler too much. Scotty Nero. What's good? Michael Hall. Richard Bordelon. Yo. David Furr. Got handed to Jobert. I've been critical of him, but he busted out big time. That's my point, David Furr. That's my point. Look, Jobert is a left-handed power hitter who is a dead pull hitter. You see this in Major League Baseball every day. The shift in Major League Baseball is implemented to take away guys that are dead pull hitters. You see it every day at the highest level of ball. That's what Jobert is. He's a dead pull hitter. And his average is probably 30 points lower than it would be if there was no shift. But he's always capable of that. He's always capable of a day like today or a weekend like this. Michael Hall, what's going on? Jason Austin, what's going on? Krista Ducote, Bruno Van Moore, what up? All right. Cajunomics, Jerry Ferguson, Brad Acord. Let's see. Trying to get a few more of yours. Let's just do a couple more minutes. Again, if you're at 190 on YouTube, love it. Smash. We're at 98 likes. Let's get to 100 likes. Let's get to 100 likes and I'll rip my shirt off. Okay, how about this? If we don't get to 100 likes, I'll rip my shirt off. We're at 102. There we go. I'll leave my shirt on. Thank you so much. Appreciate the likes. And if you have not yet, please subscribe up to the Matt Moscona YouTube channel. When we do Morning Scone, when we do Nightcap with Scone, when we do post-game recaps, stuff like this, it's all right here. So please subscribe up to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Randall Offred, Jordan Haddad, Jamie Leday. I don't care that A&M won the West. Bubba A-Bear, crazy how things change from one weekend to another. Welcome to baseball. Oh, this is good, though. Shout out to Jordan Thompson. Yes. Well said. Jordan Thompson had a great weekend at the plate and in the field. Thompson today was 2 for 5, had a walk, scored 2 runs. His bat is definitely coming around, and he was solid in the field. There was a point last year in talking about Jordan Thompson where we said, look, he's next. He's the next in the line of... and physically he's able, but he just, I think between his ears, it got to him this year. So, if Jordan Thompson hits his stride, steadies himself defensively, and really gets going offensively, that's a huge boost for LSU, no question. And he deserves credit. He's taken a lot of criticism this year, so he deserves credit as well. Some asshole just went... On our main street in our neighborhood, it's 25 miles an hour. Some asshole in a limo just went speeding, probably about 40. It pisses me off because kids play in this neighborhood. Kids are on bikes. There's a lot of turns in this neighborhood as well. I want to go find that guy, pull him out of the car, and beat the shit out of him is what I want to do right now. Piece of shit. In a neighborhood. Speeding through a neighborhood. You speed through a neighborhood or a school zone, you're an asshole. Jerry DeLucky, what's going on in Boston to see the Red Sox? Good, Jerry. Hope they lose. Tom Granig, what's good? Devin Kelly, thought it was 10 RBI, 5 before the grand. He got an RBI on the triple. I'll tell you right now. Hang on. I'm looking at the box score. Jobert, 9 RBI. Jobert was 4 for 6, 9 RBI, 2 runs scored. Jordan Haddad, what's good? Jason Brown, Michael Daigle. This weekend shows the grit and want of this team. They got hit in the mouth, swallowed their blood, came back swinging. Amen. Love it. Purple Barney, what's good? Tim Gotro, thought we could win 2, maybe sweep. Didn't expect 3 days of butt kicking. How about the coming back from a 6-0 deficit, y'all? Like, to pick yourself up off the mat after being down 6-0 in the second, to come back the way you did. And not just after that, but then after Fontenot hit a couple of guys and walked in the after Jobert's homer got you to 8-7. I mean, it's 8. You got to 6-4. They make it 8-4, and you're like, damn. Well, then Jobert hits a 3-run homer. It's 8-7. You're like, here we go. And then Fontenot comes in, hit by pitch, walks in a run, and you're thinking, damn. Like every time we get close, we can't finish it. And to come back after that and go 3-run 7, 11-run 8th, 3-run 9th was just awesome. 17 runs in the final 3 innings was just amazing. Darrell Westbrook, do you think Doty will be okay? Haven't heard. I don't want to speculate. The way he came off the field, though, kind of looked like it. I'm guessing separated shoulder, and it was his non-throwing shoulder. So, yes, I would guess he's okay. Craig Dugai here for the gratuitous downvote. Do we have one? No, there's no dislikes. We got 116 thumbs up. We got no thumbs down, Craig. I don't know where the gratuitous downvote is. Trey Haydat, what's up? Randall Offreck. I was about to throw up when they put his arm back in place. I'm kind of with you, Randall. I was worried that he broke it. That was my concern, was that he broke it. A dislocation, while not fun in any way, is manageable. And I get it. It ain't my shoulder, but it's manageable. And that dude, I think he'll be all right. James Walker, Matt, can you remember more clutch offensive performance, 42 runs on the road in the SEC against Vandy in a must-have series? Good question. Off the top, I'd probably have to mention when LSU swept A&M. I'm sorry, forgive me. Swept Mississippi State in the final weekend of the old Duty Noble. That would have been 2017. Go look up I'm not going to tell you to go look it up. I'm looking right here. I'll fucking do it. The final weekend of 2017, LSU went on the road. Final weekend of the old dude. They were trying to lock up. Remember, they struggled, had a strong finish. That's the team that finished national runner-up. They went into that weekend and won 4-3, 14-4, and then 5-4. No, I'm sorry. That was the Supers. I'm sorry. The final weekend of the regular season was, here it is, 3-1, 11-5, 11-7. So they scored 23, 4, 5. They scored 25. They didn't score 42, but they busted out the whooping stick into brooms to close out the old Duty Noble. Alex Goday, PTG Toasty, and Matt We Trust. Thank you, bro. Hey, so here's what you can do for me, PTG Toasty. And the 202 of you on YouTube, and the 73 of you on Facebook, the nearly 300 of you watching right now. Here's what you can do for me. You can let HUDCO Roofing come do a free, no obligation roofing inspection. You own a home, let us come do an inspection. We're not selling you nothing. There's no sales process. Our inspector gets on your roof. If there's damage, cool. We'll file a claim with your insurance. Our guy will meet your insurance adjuster. If they approve the roof, boom, we get you a new roof. Insurance pays for it. We're pinned in the comments. HUDCORoofing.com. Fill out the contact form. Love it. Or email me directly. Matt@HUDCORoofing.com. Matt@HUDCORoofing.com. Do business with someone you know. HUDCORoofing, HUDCORoofing.com. John Cunningham, what's good? 5-hour energy, extra strength. I have not taken one yet today, John, but I do. Fun fact, I don't know if people know this about me. I do love Celevate, which is a great sponsor on our show, and I drink Celevate. It's wonderful. It's in our fridge. But every day for the entirety of AFR at like 2:45 every day, I take a 5-hour energy. Have my whole life. It's funny because on weekends when I don't take one, like around that time, I kind of like, but I haven't taken one today, oddly enough. David Furr, Gary Petrie, Michael Sutherland, what's good? Craig Savoy, Kimmery, what's good? All right. Babe, I put him, he went and laid in his bed for a little while. And then he just pepped up. Yeah, so he's good. Dustin Blanchard, Cortland, OMFG. You have to be the most ignorant person in the world not to see how unproductive he has been in nearly every loss we've had. I don't know who you're talking about. Sorry. I don't know who. Sorry. I went to the bottom of the comments, so I don't know who you're talking about there, Cortland. Sorry, bud. Oh, you're yelling at someone else. Sorry. All right, hang on. Oh, man. Just so many comments. Hey, Erica. What time am I bringing him to your mom's? 6:30? I'm leaving here at 6:30?
No, it's 6:45. But can you help with meds first, please?
You want to do Ask E-Rock?
I've
Ooh.
Like,
Erica.
If you come in the kitchen,
LSU swept Vandy.
awesome. If you come in the kitchen, I can do it while I'm putting up stuff. But I can't sit in here.
Yeah.
When I gotta get ready, I got a lot of stuff to do.
Hey, if you bring me the meds, I'll do them in here while I do this. No, bring them to me. Smash the like button.
I just have 2 days worth.
Yeah, bring them in here. I love to do them. Awesome.
Done and
Awesome.
bottles.
Hell yeah. Perfect. I got it. I can do this while I talk. Ooh. All right, where are we? Here we go. Back to YouTube. Thank you. All right. So Drew gets a shitload of medicine. So we pull up his meds. We have like Eric organizes everything. So we pull up his medicine like 3 days at a time. So if you ever come to our house on a day whenever it's med day, you'd be like, what are they cooking over at the Scone household? You'd think we were doing some nefarious-ish show. All right. Let's see. Irfan Sayad would love to miss Tennessee in that super. I agree with you, Irfan. Some people could be super like arrogant, be like, no, let's take them on, let's go get them. No, I'd rather not. I'd just rather not play them. I'd rather someone else go over there, play them in their regional and beat them, just like Arkansas last year, lost to NC State. I am not in any way the kind of person that's like super egotistical or arrogant in the way of like, or prideful, like, be the best, beat the best. Nope. If I can have an easier path, I would rather the easier path. Let's get that done. Kelly Snyder, Paul Batts, Randall Alfrecht. Could you imagine how many runs would be scored if LSU and Tennessee played in the Supers? Well, I'll put it to you this way. Who was that? That was Randall. I'll put it to you this way, Randall. Here's my legit, I don't want to say concern, because I'm not concerned about Tennessee at all. Like, I hope they lose. But Tennessee's legit concern, in my opinion, should be that they rely very heavily on the home run. And they play in a high school ballpark. I think for Tennessee, the problem, I think Tennessee will not win the national championship this year because, in large part, they will have to play at TD Ameritrade, which is a very large ballpark, and it will not be conducive to their style of play. In 2013, when LSU went to Omaha, and I can remember Christian Ibarra against Berg or Borg, whoever the kid was, the pitcher from UCLA. 88, belt tie, Ibarra crushed it. And it was just a fly ball out. Not cool, man. Like, in baseball, if you're a pitcher and you make a bad pitch and a good hitter puts a good swing on a bad pitch, you should be punished for it. And unfortunately, that doesn't happen too often at TD Ameritrade. I think that's the problem that Tennessee's going to have, which is not going to serve them well in Omaha. When you are a team that doesn't string together hits, when you're a team that relies heavily on single, three-run homer, when that three-run homer is single, fly ball out, you're back in the dugout, don't play for you, bro. And what are they going to do when they're actually in close ball games? I think that's not going to play ball for them. Emil Miller, if they win one in Hoover, how high do you think they could go? I don't know. But what I will tell you, Emil, is, and I'll say this again for those who have just joined, I was told that going into this weekend, again, after being swept by Ole Miss, the committee still had LSU as the 16. And if LSU won this series, meaning 2 out of 3 against Vanderbilt, they were a lock to be a regional host. Not only did they win 2, they won 3, so LSU is going to be a host. If they were a 16 last week, I would assume they're better than a 16 now after going on the road and sweeping Vanderbilt. As we've talked about, the RPI, 3 games on the road against top 5 Vanderbilt RPI team. RPI will take care of itself. So let's see what you do over there in Hoover. Remember, you're automatically into the double elimination portion. So, you know, even if you go 1-1, you get a win in Hoover, or 1-2, you get a win in Hoover. That puts you at 18 wins. How high does that get you? I don't know. It kind of depends on what everybody else does, but LSU is going to be a regional host. Paul Batts, F Tennessee and their cocky ass coach. I agree. Edward O, what's good? Eric Bethurn, what time do they play? Wednesday, don't know yet. Devin Kelly. And you got to keep in mind, the other thing y'all got to keep in mind, guys, is with the SEC tournament, they try to cram 4 games into a day, so nothing ever starts on time. Manny Troncoso. Dustin Blanchard, Dylan Cruz, the best hitter in program history. He has another season coming. So, Dustin, I'm not sure that I would tell you he's the best hitter in program history. That's a little bit of recency bias. Like, Todd Walker, as a freshman, hit 400 in the SEC. Like, I mean, Alex Bregman was, I think, at 395. Maybe not 395, but won the Brooks Wallace Award. Like, he is undeniably a pro playing college baseball. He's a 5-tool guy, and he will not be in the minors long. He's incredible. But it's a little bit of recency bias to say he's the best hitter in program history. Did you hear Feinbaum call Saban a crawfish for backpedaling? I did not. Landon Lambert, Eugene Sutherland, Carlos Vaughn, Alex Goday, D. Brent Savine. I hate turf baseball fields. I agree. Dustin Blanchard, Cruz greater than Furness. Furness had the greatest college career of any hitter in the history of the SEC. He has records that still stand that will never be broken. The biggest difference between the two is Furness was not a 5-tool guy. Cruz is. Furness could hit for average and power, and he was a good first baseman, but he didn't have speed or the arm that Cruz has. Cruz is a legit 5-tool guy. Nah, trivia. Hit the fucking like. No one wants to see Matt take his shirt off. Jerry Ferguson, even with an off day, Cruz was born to play baseball. The kid is amazing. Paul Batts thought Todd Walker was the best hitter in program history until I watched Cruz. Walker was clutch. Let's see. Cruz being in college is unfair. That's true. I mean, but he's a guy that wants $6 million. He was willing to pass on $2 million coming out of high school, betting on himself to get $6 million. He'd play 3 years of college in a palatial stadium and fly private and live the college life and get good coaching and all that sort of stuff, and come out and be a top 5 pick in the draft and make $6 million plus, or probably more than that actually. Hang on a second. And it was a great decision for him, clearly. E-Rock mad out here, dog. E-Rock's mad out here, dog. Ooh, this is oil. This is going to be nasty. Sloppy. Sloppy oil. We have to give Drew canola oil in his feeding tube to get him calories. Weird, I know. If only weight gain was that big of a problem for all of us. Okay. Chance Mercante. Manny Troncoso, Gorilla Ball is back. What else we got? Imagine if Drew was playing outside, Matt, SMH. Who are you talking about? If Drew was playing outside? What are you talking about? I hope you're not talking about my son. If you're talking about my son, we have a problem. I don't think you are, Randall. I just don't know what you're talking about. Got here late. Thoughts on Barry? I think Barry from the right side has been more than admirable. I mean, the fact that he has sucked it up and gone out there with a broken hand and continued to play has been awesome. Oh, that's not what I want. That's the one I want. Not bad. Let's see. What are you talking about? Let's see. Sorry. Who are we talking about? We're talking about Barry. Barry was 1 for 2 today. They lifted him, put Stevenson in. I don't know. I don't have an update. I guess that's what you're asking. I don't have an update. All right. Any more. Short on time. It's 6:20. I gotta go. I hate the field in Nashville and Austin. I agree. Good old country boy. What's going on? Doty getting hurt was scary. You know, look, somebody did text me after, like on the show text line, was like, why the hell is he diving after that ball? Here's the point. Like, if he makes that play, you're lauding the effort and being like, he's such a gamer, yada, yada, yada. And then the person was like, well, what if Burrow was in there with a 35-point lead? Football and baseball are different. They're very different sports fundamentally. Burrow wouldn't be in the game with a 35-point lead late in the game. In baseball, you want your best defenders in there to go finish the game. Injuries happen, whatever. You know, if he makes the play, you're fired up. He got hurt, sucks, but come on. Like, if the only change you'd make is a defensive replacement right there, and there's no better defensive second baseman that you have. So that's what you're going to do. All right. I just got to go to the end. Man, y'all are just yelling at each other. I don't know what y'all are yelling at. Wow. Why are y'all yelling at each other? Whatever. All right. Facebook. Shout out. Billy Freeman. Switch may have been turned on for this team. Hope so. How many home runs does Cruz have? Let's see. Cruz coming into this day had... If someone knows it, just post it. I'm looking at the stats right now. Yeah, babe. These are done. Cruz coming into today.
Wait, 5 mLs.
Had 21.
5 mLs and 2 mLs.
Okay. No, so after today, Cruz had 21. So they've updated. Jobert's at 17. Cruz is at 21. They've updated. So Cruz is at 21. Harley Doucette, Jason Gibson. All right, I think we're just about done. Billy Freeman. Kenneth Westbrook. All right, y'all. Are we done? I think we are. Hey, Kimmery! You got the Wallflowers channel. Try to tell you, man. Thank you. So if you're on Pandora, do the Wallflowers channel because you get a really good mix of 90s rock, grunge, alt rock, good stuff. Good stuff. I know my stuff. That's our pool mix, man. Whenever it's pool season, put the music on outside. Wallflowers, Pandora. Boom, go. Carrie Dunnington, new era of LSU baseball is here. Love it. All right, y'all. I think we're done. Appreciate y'all so much for watching. Again, one more thing before you go. 184. I love it. Thank y'all so much. I'm super grateful. 144 likes on YouTube is phenomenal. Thank you. 184 still watching. If you haven't yet hit the like button, please do that. Would love to get over 200 likes. Facebook, if you would, please like the page, share the post. YouTube, Subscribe up to the Matt Moscona YouTube channel if you have not done that yet. Thank you. Facebook, please like the Matt Moscona page if you've not done that yet. Of course, shout out to Hudco, y'all. I'm happy to do this. What you can do for me is let us come do a roofing inspection. Free. There's no obligation. There's no pushy salesperson. It's basically, you don't have to be home. Someone will come out, get up on your roof, look. If there's damage, cool. We'll file a claim. We'll meet your adjuster, try to get it approved. If we do, great, you get a new roof. If not, no worries. You know you got a good roof. Cool. Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Peace, y'all. Go Tigers. Have a great day. See y'all.